How's it going, everybody? So today a genius idea struck me across the head. I was like, why don't I play Pumpo with Furnace and put in the Berserker and Fast Cycle cards with the Evo Cannon and just see how this goes. I think this deck could honestly be really, really good in the meta. You might be like, what do you mean? It can't be that good. You've only got one spell. Well, you don't need spells in this deck because the Furnace is going to do everything you need defensively, as well as the cheap Fast Cycle cards that we have to support it. And then, of course, we can pump over and over and over. This deck might struggle a bit against like Hog, but other than that, there's nobody really using Earthquake, and Earthquake is the only spell that can really take this deck out. If they have Rocket, this guy has Rocket, I think, by the way. Yeah, he does. It doesn't matter because you can outcycle with the pumps. If they have Lightning, you can outcycle and split lane pressure, and it's just like a great deck overall. I think we could have some good success and potentially have even made something nice here for the future of this season. Well, of course, the Furnace surely will get nerfed next season, but we'll have to wait to see on that one. But just going to go for my Xbow on this left-hand side and see if we can get some nice chip. He doesn't have a Rocket and Cycle, so I'm going to pressure really heavily with this. Unfortunately, that Bomber is going to hit my Xbow, not the Berserker, which does suck for me. But, oh, he missed his Snowball on the Furnace. That's really good. He's going to go Cannon. That's going to get outranged by the Furnace. Bro, this card is not real. It's just so slow that it causes so many mistakes from the opponents, too. You'd think it'd be the opposite, right? Like, a card that's moving fast should cause more mistakes than a card that's moving slow. But when it does move this slow, it's kind of hard to time it, sort of like the Flying Machine when it crosses the river. Furnace is going to get on tower here. No, he does go for that. I actually think he has like no elixir. I'm pretty sure he only has cannon, so I'm going to go for the Ice Spirit to predict it. Nice, beautiful. And then I'm actually not going to log this because my Ice Spirit's going to jump. I'm going to wait and see what he wants to do. He's going to Berserker, and then what I'm going to do here is go for my log like this last seconds, and then go for my Berserker to block a Bomber if he has it. Does he even have Bomber in Cycle? I don't know. But that's going to be huge right there. He does have to burn his Evolution Snowball, which is probably his best offensive card for pressuring my tower as well. And we have Berserker, which is just so versatile and good right now on defense and offense as well. As you can see, we can pressure with the river, pressure with it at the river. We can defend the drill with it. Really anything you want, man. So he's probably going to Rocket this again. Yeah, he does. But honestly, I think he's cooked, because how is he going to stop a Furnace with an Evo, or an Evo Furnace with an Xbow, not an Evo Xbow? I wish that came out. But just going to go for the Ice Spirit like this and see what he wants to do. I don't think he can stop this push. I'm not even kidding. Yeah, Bomber gets absolutely annihilated right there. He has to Rocket again. And what does that mean, guys? Pump. So now we have a free pump on the map. No Rocket and Cycle. He has to pretty much go offensive drill here, which we have both the Evo, or the Cannon, and the Berserker for. So I'm not really too worried about that at all. So I'm just going to let that kind of die. He overcommitted there with the Snowball. I guess not really overcommitted, but spent a lot of elixir right there with the Snowball as well. We can get back around to another Collector. I'm going to go Furnace first in the back, and then I'm going to go Collector the right, because what's he going to do? He has to pick a side. Like, he can't, if he Rockets this Collector, I think he's cooked. He does go for the Drill and the Ice Spirit. Okay. Wow, he actually Rockets. He's dead. His elixir bar is very, very low right now, and I'll tell you what, guys, I have a lot. So I'm going to go for the Expo in the middle like this, and then I'm actually just going to go for the Ice Spirit to block in case he wants to try and cheese at the river. I can go Evo Cannon to kill the Berserker, and then we should be just winning the game right here, to be honest. I don't know how he's going to stop this. Yep, Expo's on tower. He didn't get the Ice Spirit down in the right placements, and just like that, we do pull off the win. So yeah, this deck, you can just tell already, I've built something special right here with Furnace being so broken and the Berserker, as well as the Evo Cannon just dominating the meta right now. This deck actually flows super good together. In our next match here against Buzz, he's got the Cannoneer Tower. That's already low-key an advantage for me because we have such a quick cycle that we can kind of use that in our favor. And also, of course, the Skelly's going to get on tower for pressure if he doesn't defend them. So I'm going to go for my Skellies right now. I've got my pump already in cycle, literally 10 seconds into the match. Okay, looks like he's probably got Graveyard. I'm actually not sure how this deck is going to fare against Graveyard. I feel like we're all right. Furnace is going to bait up the poisons. He's probably going to go Poison here on top of that Furnace if I had to guess. He's got Furnace himself in the back. Okay, so I'm going to go for my Furnace all the way in the opposite corner. You're probably going to hear me say Furnace a million times in this video. I do apologize for that, but just gonna go for my Ice Spirit like this on top of his double Fire Spirits right there. He's got the Giant Skeleton version. This is good for me. Wait, guys, he has no big spell. We're gonna start building a base over here of freaking elixir collectors. Okay, so let me go for the Berserker like this. He's got minions, so I'm gonna be careful. I'm gonna actually go, oh my gosh, he has Empress. I didn't know he had Empress. That's really bad. I'm gonna Furnace. I actually don't have like anything here for this push now. He's gonna Graveyard. Yeah, all right, this sucks. Well, that changed literally one card. The Empress changed the entire dynamic of the situation. Like, I thought I was chilling and I had a nice counter push about to come in, but nope, he had the Empress, and now I get no damage, and it's gonna absolutely, you know what? Good balancing system, Supercell. Let's just witness the Empress take my whole tower right here because I don't have anything for it. I'm not gonna burn my Evo Furnace on that because if I do, I'm cooked. for the whole game. So I'm going to just take the damage. You know, we can still come back. We still have the collectors. Don't forget about the collectors, bro. Collectors are going to come in clutch later in the match. The more time that the clock ticks, the better it is for me. So I'm going to go for the cannon like this right here. And hopefully, yeah, this deck does struggle against Empress for sure. But you have fast enough cycle to where you should be able to kind of control it if they don't have a huge push. For example, though, he did have a big push right there, and I didn't really have much to do. I'm going to cycle my log on top of the hut because I need to get around, like, cycle my cards to get back to another pump. Let's go Ice Spirit Skellies to block the furnace. And then, of course, we're right back into another collector. So yeah, okay, we're going into double. We have 2 pumps down, down a few elixir, but it doesn't matter because the collectors are going to catch us right back up. So I'm going to go furnace early. Can we kill the Empress? That is the question of the day here. He did put it there. That's kind of a mistake. I don't know why he wouldn't just put it behind like he did the first time. Okay, I've got to block everything and then go for a double furnace. Like, he's going to go for the Curse Evo Zap probably here. That should be fine. The furnaces should do enough. He does Evo Zap. The goblin, or the giant skeleton's going to die, thankfully. I'm going to go for my Xbow right now. This is definitely our chance to start doing something on offense. He's going to Giant Skelly again, but he's actually pretty low on elixir right here, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go double furnace for DPS. Skellies to block a Spirit Empress. Nice, beautiful Skellies. And then all this is a distraction because I'm going to Xbow on the right-hand side immediately. This is how you have to play Pumpo, guys. You've got to commit to the push, make him think you're going all in, and then bang, you hit him opposite lane because you have such a huge elixir lead with all the collectors, of course, just giving you elixir. So that's going to be a huge lock right here. What does he do for this Xbow? I actually don't know. So I'm going to go for the furnace like this and then Xbow again right in the middle. He is hurting for certain right now. The elixir pumps are coming in absolutely clutch, and that's going to be GG's. He can get his Giant Skelly down. I guess it's not completely game over yet, but yeah, he is in a dire situation to say the least. I'm going to go furnace. I thought he might play a Spirit Empress. That's why I did that. He does play a Spirit Empress. Okay, that's game. Yep, good luck defending this. We have double furnace. We have the Xbow. We have the Berserker coming down the right-hand lane as well. I'm going to go log. Oh, I was trying to predict the guards with the log, but he put them in the middle. He's going to actually defend this, I think, for now. I don't know how he's hanging on right now. Nah, he doesn't have enough for Giant Skelly. That's going to do it, guys. Yep, nice win right there. This deck is dirty. We actually created something nice here. Okay, up against this guy right here. He's got the Chef Tower. You guys already probably can take a guess as to what that means. I'm going to cycle my Ice Spirit like this. And we did get the work in progress balance changes today. I'm curious to hear your guys' thoughts. Of course, they, once again, are just going to leave the whole season to be Furnace and Spirit Empress Royale. So you know what? Instead of being, you know, down about it and kind of like annoyed at Supercell, I'm just going to try and make the best of it and do what we can do with the season for you guys and try to have fun. That's the main goal, right? We want to have fun. So I made this deck kind of to have fun. Of course, it's going to be really good with these cards as well in the fast cycle, but you also can have a lot of fun if you play Pumpo. It's definitely an annoying deck to face, but playing it yourself can be super fun if you know, get the play style down. Okay, are we dead here? I think we're fine. I'm gonna go for the furnace again. Low key, I feel like he spent a lot of elixir. I'm gonna go for my Berserker like this. Why did he just play a Goblin Giant when there was already like no push left? I don't know, guys. Average P.E.K.K.A Goblin Giant player, you don't know what they're doing. So I'm gonna go for the Ice Spirit like this right here to tank for my Berserker. That's actually gonna be quite a lot of damage if that jumps. It does jump. Look at the Berserker, guys. Nice. He's gonna have to rage up his own tower, and that's gonna be a ton of chops over there on the left hand side. I'm gonna go Skellies with this furnace as well to force out even more elixir from him. He has to arrows that. That's a huge bad like a bad play by him, because now that he played the arrows, I can pump up. No big spell in this deck, it doesn't look like, from him. He could have lightning. I don't think he does, though, or he would have probably played it already. And no, there's no way he has lightning, because he has curse, rage, and arrows. So you can't have 4 spells. That's too many. You know, 3 is the limit. So I'm going to go for the, I guess we'll furnace the back. This could be a little bit sketchy, depending on what he does, because the machine's going to cause me quite a few issues. And then, of course, the Goblin Giant Evo is going to be an interesting card to defend as well. But I think we're all right, because Evo Furnace is luckily broken enough. He might honestly triple spell this Furnace. I would not be surprised if he does do that. It looks like he's probably, yep, that's what he's trying to do right now. He's going to zap as well, isn't he? He's going to zap, maybe? No, he didn't zap. He doesn't have it in Cycle, I don't think. That's why. Wow, that is huge. So we just take out his entire push with literally a furnace just destroying everything. I can go for my collector like this right here, and then just wait to see what he wants to do. I mean, we have the lead. Like, we have control of this game completely. I'm going to go furnace, Ice Spirit like this right here, and then there's the pack of the back. I'm actually going to Xbow with this on the left-hand side. I don't know if he has enough elixir to Goblin Giants. He does, just barely. Berserker. Oh, I couldn't get it down in time. It's fine, though. That's going to take out the Goblin Giant right there. We're in a very, very, very good spot. I can go Skellies and stack more furnaces. It's just Furnace Royale. He's probably going to go for the curse arrows on this if I had to guess, to kill the furnaces. Yeah, so there it is. I'm going to go for the Xbow on the right because he's overcommitting. Yep, that was a lot of elixir to spend. I'm going to go Evo Cannon like this as well, to kill absolutely everything. Then go for my Berserker, and then we should be okay over there. I'm going to go Ice Spirit as well for this Goblin Machine to make sure we get some type of Xbow damage, hopefully. Even if we don't get damage, I can go Xbow immediately on this left-hand side. He's going to let the Xbow connect. Yes, beautiful. Okay, so I think we go Xbow here on the left. Yep, he does go for the Goblin Giant, so we can't P.E.K.K.A right now. He could P.E.K.K.A in a few seconds. He's going to P.E.K.K.A. Wow, oh boy. This could either be really, really bad or really good. Let's go Skellies. I'm going to go for the Ice Spirit like this. We have to go for the Berserker to DPS down the P.E.K.K.A. All right, let's go Cannon all the way up high. This is pretty sketchy right now. I'm not going to lie to you guys, but I think we're okay. Okay, that's going to be a little bit of damage. He does get some chip here probably. I'm going to go Skellies like this on the Goblin Giant. Holy moly, Goblin Giant party. Okay. Let's go Ice Spirit like this. Pull the Goblin Giant all the way up high with the cannon. Log low. I think we're okay. Yeah, no, we're vibing. It looked a little bit sketchy there for a second, but I think we should be all right. The Furnace hopefully wants to do something for me. Come on, Furnace. Oh, man, that was not good. But let's just go for the defensive Xbow like this. There's a minute and 30 seconds. Can we hold on, guys? I don't know. This deck can get very, very, very overwhelming very quickly, but we're going to do our best to just, try and hold on for a minute of defense here. Not really what you want to be doing when you're playing Pumpo. You want to be the one aggressing most of the time, but don't have any choice but to just trust our defensive capabilities. So let's go for this right here, and then he has to go Goblin Giant to back. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to go for a Furnace again. Let me go Log first. Okay, nice. I can Evo Cannon for the Ewiz, then I can get my Furnace down on the left-hand side if he goes in for anything else. Let's see if he does. I'm not going to play Furnace yet until he plays more. There's the machine. So I'm going to go Berserker like this. 50 seconds. I can go Cannon up high. Ice Spirit like this. Skellies to pull this over. Holy cow, this is kind of getting sketchy. Let's go Berserker on top of the Bomber. Okay, we're looking all right. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Okay, Cannon to pull. Ice Spirit like this to pull the machine. All right, we're doing fine. We're doing fine. The machines are getting so annoying. Let's go Berserker like this, and that's going to kite everything over. I can just go for another Evo Cannon like this. He's going to go for the... Yep, I knew it. He was going to triple spell that down, so we have to go Ice Spirit like this. 30 seconds. I honestly don't know what's happening on the map right now. He goes for another Goblin Giant. Let's go Cannon down low again. Oh, no! That doesn't kite. Uh-oh, that's really bad. But you go Furnace like this. I can Log as well. Ice Spirit to get the Bomber. Okay. We're doing fine, guys. Don't worry. We are fine, I think. Let's go Skellies. This deck is just gross. You can see it, how annoying it is to face and just how much value it gets with all of its triple spell combinations. But you're going to go Berserker like this, and now we are going to secure this W. So we beat P.E.K.K.A. Goblin Giants with Machine with this newly invented Pumpo Berserker deck. Of course, Evo Furnace carrying us on defense a lot of the time there, but luckily we were able to hold on. It got a little scary, but we'll take the win at the end of the day right there. If you guys are looking for a deck to try out, an Xbow deck specifically, because I know Xbow is really struggling in the meta right now with all of the meta decks going around. Oh, another drill game. Nice. I would suggest trying this out. It's honestly a lot of fun. I haven't lost a single game with it yet. I'm not kidding. You've seen every game that I've played. So I'm going to go for the Furnace in the back like this and see what he does want to do right here. He's in the Sunlight clan, so it's pretty... oh, that's perfect. This is why I love having the Furnace in this deck, because immediately you bait out their spells and then bang, you're just in there with the pump right away. So, like, what did they do? I already have this pump down. He burnt his Furnace. He burnt his Poison. All he can really do is try and drill my pump if he wants to take it out. But he's going to go for the drill. He actually is going to try and drill my pump. I'm going to go Berserker like this because he can't place the drill on the other tile, or it would actually activate the King Tower. That's a fun fact. But that's why I knew he's going to put it on that tile. So, yeah, we're absolutely vibing right now. We can almost just honestly go for a second pump. I think we could win the game right now. And here's why I'm going to say that. So, here's what's going to happen. Let me describe what's going to happen to you guys. I'm going to pump up. He's going to poison this second pump, and then I'm going to go for the Xbow on the other side in Furnace, and he's going to be absolutely dead because he's going to have no way to kill the Xbow, and then we're going to have plenty of, elixir to respond to everything he wants to place to try and kill the Xbow, and we're going to win the game. So I'm going to go Furnace now and start building up our master plan with the Xbow and the Berserker. Okay, let's go Xbow now. I think this is a decent situation to go for it. So he's going to go Mighty Miner probably if he has it, or Berserker. I'm not sure which one he has, actually. He does have Mighty Miner. Okay, so I'm going to go for the Berserker now. I can go ahead and cycle my log in a second here, and we are just absolutely vibing. Yeah, he's in trouble. I can go for double Furnace, another Ice Spirit to tank for his Furnace, and that's GG's. Just like that, guys. I mean, look how broken the Furnace is and how it just leads to an automatic win, basically. He's going to try and take out the Xbow. I can just go for an Xbow in the middle like this on 0, and I think he has like maybe 1.5 elixir in his bar right now, and that's going to be GG's. Yep, he's even going to say good game right there. I mean, what was he supposed to do, guys? This deck is absolutely absurd, so I think he's going to give up right there. I don't blame him because he's playing Drill. You can't really come back from a whole tower situation with Drill too often, so yeah, that's going to be GG's, another victory. Let's hop into the next match. If we can secure this W, we're going to be a clean 5-0 in this video, and I honestly might need to make like an hour-long just video pushing with this deck because I haven't pushed my main account yet. This is my main account, and I got to 3K on my other accounts, so I'm like, you know what, might as well push up this one with this deck and see if it's actually viable. Do you guys think I should make a long video on this? Like, let me know if you want that down below in the comments, just like a long ladder push, and just whatever happens, happens. He's going to go for the Goblin Giant first play. You won't believe what he's playing, guys. Let's go for the cannon like this, and then Furnace over here to to the side. Oh, he's got lightning. Oh, shoot. That is really, really bad for this scenario. Let's go skellies like this. Okay, you know what? That's honestly bad, but it could be worse. I'm going to take some damage to get some damage here because I don't think he can defend an Xbow after he just used all that elixir. I feel like he's hurting for certain right now. I could be wrong, but I think he's on about 4 to 5 elixir. So he could have machined maybe, but now he's in a very bad spot, and I think he's just going to P.E.K.K.A on 0 probably, if I had to guess, or he's going to sack his tower and go P.E.K.K.A the back, one of those two. So he P.E.K.K.As the back, okay, or he P.E.K.K.As the bridge, I mean, to save his tower. I'm going to go for the cannon like this right here. Wow, we actually take him down 3,000 HP with that singular Xbow. Perfect timing on this Ice Spirit. I'm just going to pull everything back with the Berserker, and that's going to be a perfect defense. So I'm almost positive he's going to Goblin Giant the river. The reason I say that is because I don't have cannon and cycle for 2 more cards. I have to play 2 more cards to get to it, right? So he knows that. He's going to probably go for his Goblin Giant with like a Mega Minion or something at the river, or anything else, like if he has Furnace. I don't know if he has Furnace in the stack, but I'm going to go Skellies, and when we hit 10, then I'm just gonna have my Furnace ready if he goes Goblin Giant. Yep, there it is. I knew it. I literally said exactly what he's going to do, bro. That was so obvious because he just, like, you can tell that's the type of player this guy is. He's just going to be like, oh, no cannon and cycle, let's slam everything at the river. So I think we actually defend here. We do, because I was aware of the situation and what was going on. Thank goodness for that. So it's good to use your brain cells, guys, because some people in this game do not. So that's going to be fine. He goes for the Fisherman like that, so I'm guessing he doesn't have the Furnace, which is good for me. Really, I think that we have this game on lock, but the problem is, guys, I can't go same lane. Pumpo is one of those decks you've got to go opposite lane pretty much the whole time, if they have a big spell, of course. I would love to go Xbow on the left, but I'm going to go Xbow on the right. This is kind of an odd play, kind of like a far out play that could kind of come back to bite me, but I'm going to go Berserker Ice to make sure the Bomber doesn't take out my Xbow, make sure we get plenty of damage over there. I'm going to go Cannon like this. Can we keep our... Oh, boy, please keep the Furnace alive for at least a little bit here. Log like this. No Furnace. Okay, Furnace is going to die, unfortunately, but I have my Furnace again like this. Wow, that Berserker got absolutely eaten by the P.E.K.K.A. Let's go Ice Spirit like this. You know what? Look at the damage on the right-hand side. This is why we went opposite lane, because now we have dual lane options. And even though this game might take a long time to finish, we're going to be pretty much in control of it the whole match. So I'm going to go for the P.E.K.K.A, or the Xbow. He's going to P.E.K.K.A, of course. Let's go Cannon like this, 1 tile to the right in case he wants to Goblin Giants. And then I can go for my Skellies to keep that Cannon alive, of course. So I'm going to go Furnace again down low. Just keep getting the Furnace value, the infinite Furnace value glitch that it feels like happens in this game. So that's going to be fine. I could go for the Xbow on the right-hand side. I actually am going to go Xbow as soon as humanly possible. And I think we could win the game, no? I mean, he's going to Lightning probably right here if I had to guess. Yeah, he does Lightning, so he's going to save his tower, but it's kind of just, he's delaying the inevitable, if you will. So he's going to go for the Fisherman like that. Let's Furnace the back and cycle back around to yet another Xbow. And yep, that's how you know you have them, because they start BMing with emotes after they play their trash deck that requires a singular brain cell to put on, to use. So he's going to P.E.K.K.A like that. I'm going to go for the double Furnace here, just predict whatever. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, wait, I can Evo Cannon to push this towards my tower, no? Does that work? It does not. Imagine. Bro, that would have been such a cool way to win the game if the Mega Minion got hit by my tower. I should have low-key Ice Spirited. I don't know why I didn't. Did he just Lightning that? Is this guy crazy? Okay, I'm going to go Xbow on the right, or the left-hand side now, because he put the Bomber on the right. So I'm just going to go Berserker like this for the Goblin Giant. Perfect. I'm going to go Furnace too, because I know he's low on Elixir. We just want to keep spamming him and try and be annoying, I guess, is the best way to go about it. So I'm going to go for the Ice Spirit like this, and then Log as well. Come on, please! Xbow connect. We do get the connection on tower. It's still not enough, though. We're just slowly whittling this guy down over and over and over. And 55 seconds left. I mean, he's going to go for a P.E.K.K.A at the back. I'm going to Xbow the right. I mean, might as well, right? I probably shouldn't do this low-key. Yeah, that was kind of dumb of me. Wait, he just Lightning. I can go for the Log to push this P.E.K.K.A. He does go Goblin Giant. Okay, that's fine. Let's go Berserker the right, and then Furnace down low. He just uses Lightning because he doesn't, you know, he wasn't very patient right there. So now we can just kind of punish him by using our Furnace to kill absolutely everything again. And we are in business. Fire Spirit's going to connect, and just like that, we need 2 more Logs. So what a deck, guys. I recommend everyone that plays Xbow or wants a deck to try, give this deck a shot, because holy moly, it's really good, has a really good cycle, and you can beat pretty much anything in the game. As you saw right here, we beat literally Graveyard, we beat P.E.K.K.A Goblin Giant. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure you leave a like, and of course enjoy the Butch clip as well. Peace.